Hey, how you doing? In this review, I'm going to be reviewing the book Wake by Amanda Hocking, and here's what the story is about. This is the story about two sisters. You have one called Gemma, one called Harper. Now, Gemma is a very beautiful girl. She loves being in the sea and around water. She feels safe there. Gemma starts falling for their next door neighbour, Alex, who they have been friends for a while, and then suddenly during that summer, it all blossoms. Her sister Harper has been looking after her because their mum had some sort of accident in the past, and where her mum is now in a home being looked after, and they take frequent visits to her, like every Saturday or so, and they have to keep constantly reminding their mum who they are, why they're there, and all that, because of what the accident has done to their mum, which is a bit sad, really. And then you have three strange girls suddenly just come out of nowhere into their town, and you got Pen, you got Thea, and you got Lexi, and they are three girls that just entice you and draw you in, and everyone just looks at them as they enter the room, and they just know it. They know it. They're just like, oh yeah, everyone look at us. Oh yes. Although they capture everyone's attention, they are only interested in one person, and that is Gemma. So one evening, Gemma just happens to go for a swim in the sea, and she sees these three girls, and they're partying. So she goes over there, and then she's invited to this party, and the girls make her drink this weird concoction. And Gemma's sort of like, "What's in this?" And they're just like, "Don't worry about it, just drink it." And so obviously Gemma does, and then the next morning she just sort of wakes up feeling a bit weird, like, okay, something's different. Must have been something that I drank last night, but she doesn't quite remember all that. And her sister goes out to try and find her because she didn't come home that night, so she finds her by the sea somewhere, and Gemma just cannot remember what the hell happened, but she just knows something is different between her, and then her sister Harper knows something is different as well. During the story, Gemma is trying to figure out what she is, who these three girls are, what's happening to her, and in the end she's torn between staying with her family and the guy she's falling in love with, and possibly something bad happening, or going with these three girls and discovering more about herself and all the mysteries and secrets that lie within. So this is the first book that I have read by Amanda Hocking. It is the first book in the Water Song series, as you can see, Water Song novel. It's the first book, and I really enjoyed it. Lately I've been really into different things, approaching different things like mermaids, sirens, and sort of water creatures, so it's a very different sort of approach, and I'm glad I took the plunge because it's a really good book and different and everything, and I honestly can't wait to read the next book because this one was really good. I like all the characters in this. They're all quite likeable. I mean, obviously you have the two sisters, you have Gemma, you have Harper, and then you've got their dad. He's not really much of a character in this one. He's just sort of like the dad in the background because he's always working or whatever. And then you have obviously the three girls, the mysterious girls, Pen, Lexi, and Thea. And then you've got the mum. She's just sort of like, a little bit in there as well. And then you have the two guys, Alex, the next door neighbour, and then you have another guy who is Daniel, who is like Harper's sort of guy that they have connection with. But nothing romantic really happens between Daniel and Harper, because Harper's sort of hanging back because she's obviously going off to study in a couple of months' time, and she doesn't want to get herself involved. So they haven't really started anything, but it's Gemma and Alex have sort of had a romance sort of starting. They're friends, and now they're just taking the next step in their relationship and all that stuff. There is a very nice structure to this book. The chapters aren't too long, they're not too short either. In fact, I thought it was a very easy book to read because I was very drawn into it, and I didn't want to put it down. But because of the busy holiday period during Christmas and Boxing Day and all that, I was stopping and starting all the time. Plus I had a problem with my laptop as well, so it sort of drawn me away from the book, but I got drawn back into it again as soon as I picked it up, so it hooked me very muchly. I can't actually think of anything I didn't like about this book because I was so drawn into it. I finished it very quickly and I loved it. So I can't really say there's anything I don't like about it because I know I'm going to read it again at some point. So this is my book that I got shipped from America. It's the American hardback and it's a very, very pretty book. I mean, look at the front cover, look there. I mean, not only is it blue, which is my favourite colour, but it's very mysterious cover. I mean, look at the girl there, and like the lighthouse and everything, and it's even nice on the back of the book as well. And it's actually not that heavy of a book. It's very nice, light, and easy to read, so that's jolly good. So, well done Amanda Hocking and publishers for getting that right. Overall, I'm going to give this book 5 stars because I love the story, I like the characters, I just loved the book. And as I say, I'm really into mermaids, sirens, and like water creatures at the moment, so it's a really good book if you want to discover some sort of new different thing and all that jazz. So yeah, I definitely recommend this one. Put it in your to read list, so give it 2 thumbs up and all that jazz. And yeah, I definitely recommend it and give it a try, especially as if you've read Amanda Hocking's other series, the Trill, I think it is, series by her. So if you like the author, it's always good to read other stuff. And if you haven't read her before, I suggest you read her because it's super, super awesome. And that is the end of my review for the book Wake by Amanda Hocking. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it has helped you if you wanted to know more about it, if you want to buy it and all that stuff. So I honestly hope it has helped you and that you've enjoyed it and all that stuff. So anyways, thank you for watching. Please keep your eyes peeled for any other video reviews I'm doing. I've got another book that I've got to read and review, and that's from someone on Goodreads who has sent me a copy to read and review. So I'm reading that one next. So I will let you know what I think about that. And also keep looking on my blog because I'm always updating it with other book stuff and any weekly stuff that's going on and all that jazz. So honestly, keep your eyes peeled because books are cool. Hope you all having a very fabulous day. So take care, folks. La 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 la.